Hi, Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. What is the next step in your healing? Do you have a plan? Do you know where you're heading next? It's a really important question to ask yourself because, you might be doing a few things right and helping yourself, but do you know what you need to do next? Because a lot of us are just focusing on weight loss and exercise, or nutrition and exercise. And those things are important, but if you're not getting them right, then how do you know where to go next? There's so much more to healing than just those factors. You've got your emotional, your de-stressing, your mental health as well. Spiritual health is important too. Your energetic health, how you're receiving energy, how you're giving energy, what it is you're putting out there. This group is for healing naturally, not medical, as I always say. So there's plenty of things in this group that can help you take the next steps. But do you know what they are? Pop in the comments if you know what your next step in your healing is. Have you got a plan? Or do you know where to go next? Or are you feeling overwhelmed? Or you're taking all these supplements and you don't feel like they're working? Do you take something and only take it for a month, 2 months? What is your plan when you start to take things? Because I know I've introduced a lot of people in this group to activation, and a lot of them take it for a month and expect, well, what's going on? Why hasn't anything happened? Or things maybe happen and they don't realize because they don't know their body. Do you know your body? That's the other question. Do you know how it responds to things? If you are really unwell, it's unlikely that you are going to get a response from something in a month. So it's all about learning about yourself and being in tune with you. And do you know how to even do that? Do you know how to listen to your body? Because it's really important, because when we go to a doctor, we put our health in their hands. Here you go, help me. And it's important to go to a doctor if you need the medication, blood tests, things like that. But don't keep going back there and saying, get this right for me, because they're just going to keep giving you blood tests and altering your medication. Altering medication and getting your labs right does not mean you are getting better. It just means that you are balancing what's going on in your body. But you still have a condition. You still have health issues. And at any point, you may be getting that medication right for a while, but at any point, it can drop or go up or down, or you start to get all these symptoms, or you're not sleeping. If you're not sleeping, you're not well. So it's really important to understand that there's a lot of work to do in your healing. And do you have somebody that can help you with that? Is there a support system? Is there, have you got someone who has written a plan for you? These are things that you need to ask yourself. Let me know if you can answer any of these questions. So I had somebody ask a question in this group about the synthetic medication, and I kept on declining the post because, as you'll see in the group rules, we don't ask questions about. I used to allow them, but people start answering these posts with really dangerous information, and nobody in this group is qualified to answer your questions, or no point screenshotting your labs and sending them to us. We are not your doctor. Your doctor is the only person that should be answering your questions, and if they can't answer them, go to a new one. But medication should be down to your doctor. Now, this person got quite aggressive and sent me a message, this group is rubbish, we are all going to die, or something crazy like that. You can prevent yourself from getting sick or whatever. There's a mountain of information in this group that doesn't, have anything to do with medication, but it does have a lot to do with health. So go through the group and find out what it is that can help you. But it's your responsibility. It's not mine. It's not anybody else in this group. You putting a post in this group and asking group members questions sometimes opens up a can of worms where people start giving you feedback. And a lot of these people are still sick, remember? So you're getting information that you're going to follow from someone that it could be harmful to your body. So I've seen people answer a lot of these questions with information that is not going to help you heal at all. So this is why they don't get approved. If you are so worried about your health and you feel like you are going to die, book in a call. I felt like that at one point as well, but I kept on plugging away and finding answers and educating, and I had a plan all the time. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these supplements. I'm going to eat this for a period of time. It's not going to be a month or two. You know, this is what I do. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do these 3 practices every week to see if it helps me. I'm going to work on X, Y, Z. What are you working on at the moment? Other than going to a doctor. Cancel that out. It's not included in your plan because that is separate. That's not healing. That is keeping your body going, but it is not healing your body. There is no cellular repair in medication. There's no detoxification in medication. There's no emotional pulling out that root cause of trauma or stress in medication. Even if you're taking an antidepressant, you have trauma, stress, whatever you're taking, anxiety, depression, whatever you're taking that medication for. And you take the medication and it's like putting a Band-Aid on it. You still have the root cause of the issue underneath that Band-Aid. So that Band-Aid is going to cover up the wound and help you to stop bleeding, but you've got a scar under here. So this is where you need to work. Not here. This is a stabilizer. This is, you know, something to help you get by, but down here is where you need to focus and find out what's going on here. What caused that scar? What caused that, you know, issue for me to have to put a Band-Aid on it? So find out. These are things that you need to find out. Help yourself. And, you know, if you are ready to do that, that is what this group is for. I am here to help you do that because I know what it's like and I want to be there for you. So book in a call with me or, you know, have a look at what it is I offer because I'm going to focus on this, what's going on under here. We will talk about nutrition, we'll talk about physical health, but that's not the main focus. It's just part of what's going on under here. We're going to focus on what's happening in here, what's happening in here, you know, what's happening all around you. What is these factors coming in from all angles, causing you to stay unwell? Those are the things we're going to focus on because those are the things that we often miss. And sometimes you need somebody else to, you know, take that Band-Aid off and go, here it is, I found it. So that is called knowing your own health, knowing your own body, and going into education, basically. Getting further, digging deeper, and investing in yourself and getting that energy balanced. Everything's about balance. So if you're somebody who's constantly living up here, we need to get this energy balanced. We need, you know, not 100 miles an hour, or if you feel like rest isn't productive, that's where you need a bit of balance. If you are just somebody who keeps giving and not receiving, you're going to need balance. If you're somebody who lives in a real masculine sort of state, are you somebody who's a really masculine lady? You need the balance of masculine and feminine. Or if you are somebody who's extremely feminine and has no balance of masculine, you need that balance. And I'm not talking about anything other than the energy. The energy of masculine, balance of masculine and feminine is really important. I was here in masculine and feminine was here, and I even looked down on the feminine. It made me nervous. It made me like I wasn't comfortable with the feminine energy. So I'm bringing that. I still probably sit here a bit with the masculine, but it's starting to meet, because everything is about balance, yin and yang, all of those things. So giving and receiving is another one of those things. If you're just giving, and people say to you, do you want some help with that? No, I got it. Sometimes you need to say yes, and the giving, so you got to say yes to receive, and the giving, sometimes you got to say no to people. So then you're bringing that balance back, because that's what's important. These things make a difference to your health, 100%. And it might sound ridiculous, but think about it. You know, the majority of people in this group have an imbalance of masculine and feminine, and they are givers. I can guarantee, pop in the comments, are you somebody who gives more than you receive? A lot of women do, but just pop it in the comments. I can guarantee most of the women in this group are givers, because they want to help people. They're empaths. Empaths take on other people's energy. So have a little look. See where you are not balanced, and let's talk about bringing that balance back in, because it's really important. I'm going to pop in the comments the link to book in a call with me. You can book in a free 20-minute call. You can book in a personalized coaching where I, write out a plan for you where to go next. We're not going to make too many changes. Don't worry. We're not going to go and give you a big list of things to do. It is about making an improvement and focusing on that and creating a habit. So, if you have any questions, please message me. That is what I'm here for, and that is what this group is for. It is about healing. It's about getting better. It's about feeling better, and it's about balance. Balance is the key word for everybody in this group today.